Today, let me talk to you like someone who has been living with the Polk MagniFi Max AXSR every day, not just using it, but feeling the way it changes how your whole room comes alive when you hit play. The first time you power it up, there's this moment where you realize your sound setup just graduated from acceptable to something that actually moves you. If you re the kind of person who doesn't settle for thin TV audio, someone who wants movies to hit with real depth, games to feel expansive, and music to breathe instead of blister your ears, this soundbar system aligns with that instinct. And before anything shifts with price or availability, take a moment to check the current listing, because a setup this compelling doesn't linger. You probably knew it was time to upgrade the minute dialogue felt buried in noise, big scenes sounded lifeless, or your playlists lacked presence. The day you switch to this 7.12 system with its wireless 10 subwoofer and S-Artwo surround speakers, all that frustration just disappears. It's not just louder, it's immersive. Every whisper, every explosion, every beat lands with clarity and depth you didn't know you were missing. You sit down, hit play, and suddenly you're in the room with it. Once you feel this level of performance, real Dolby Atmos and DTS X spatial sound, you start noticing layers you never heard before. Footsteps feel directional. Ambient details float around you. The bass isn't just low, it's controlled and impactful. That S, when you feel it, your whole living room becomes a place you experience, not just a place you watch. Don't wait for a vague sale or a random stock dip. This is one of those upgrades you'll end up regretting not doing sooner if you put it off. If you're wondering whether detachable surrounds and a Bade wireless subwoofer are worth it, here's the real experience. The S-Artwo speakers expand the soundstage beyond what front channels alone ever could. You place them where they make sense in your space, and suddenly the entire system feels alive. The surprise benefit is how even everyday content, news, sports, streaming shows sounds richer and more engaging. You'll catch yourself turning it on more often just to enjoy the sound. Owning something like this gives you pride every time you sit down. It feels like a choice made by someone who knows what quality sounds like, someone who wants audio that matches the ambition and energy of the rest of their setup. You don't just hear sound, you feel it. The bass hits deep and clean. Dialogue stays clear and balanced. Surround channels wrap around you. Everyday content feels elevated. Setup stays surprisingly tidy for how powerful it sounds. The only soft downside is that once you've lived with this level of immersion, anything weaker feels painfully flat, but that's only because you now know what audio can be. At some point, you stop cycling through comparisons and choose the system that already feels right for the way you live and listen. If the MagniFi Max AXSR matches that level, check the live price now and make the upgrade before the moment slips away.